I don't like you, it just makes me sad whenever I see it. 'Cause I like to be gone most of the time, and you like to be home most of the time. If I stay in one place, I lose my mind. I'm a pretty impossible lady to be with. Joey never met a bike that he didn't want to ride, and I never met a Toby that I didn't like. Scotty liked all of the books that I recommended. Even if he didn't, I wouldn't be offended. I had a dream that I had to drive to Madison to deliver a painting. For some silly reason, I took a wrong turn and ended up in Michigan. Paul Barabo took me to the giant tire swing, gave me a push, and he started singing. I sang along while I was swinging. The sound of our voices made us forget everything that had ever hurt our feelings. Joey never met a bike that he didn't want to ride, and I never met a Toby that I didn't like. Scotty liked all of the books that I recommended. Even if he didn't, I wouldn't be offended. Now I'm home for less than 24 hours. That's hardly time to take a shower, hug my family, and take your picture off the wall. Check my email, write a song, and make a few phone calls before it's time to leave again. I've got one hand on the steering wheel, one waving out the window. If I'm a spinster for the rest of my life, my yarns will keep me warm on cold and lonely nights. Joey never met a bike that he didn't want to ride, and I never met a Toby that I didn't like. Scotty liked all of the books that I recommended. Even if he didn't, I wouldn't be offended. I wouldn't be offended. Have you ever had a dream that your favorite baby's drowning, and you grab him by his sweater sleeve, pull him up onto the ground, and you can hear the water slosh around inside his tiny gut, push his belly up and down, but he can't cough the water up. Suddenly a flood comes out his mouth till there is nothing left inside of him. He's empty now, there isn't even one small breath, and he goes limp in your arms. All the people's mouths are moving, all you hear are car alarms, and you wake up and start to cry. I will lose my shit if even one more person I know dies, so please don't die. My mom's sick, she's in a hospital bed. I've got a word for all you ghosts in her head, and all you skeletons in her closet. Leave her alone, leave her alone, leave her alone, please, because my mom needs you gone. My mom needs you gone. As long as she is haunted, she'll never get so strong. My mom needs you gone. You traded all your paper clips for a soap dish that way. Your best friend's rubber ducky wouldn't slip and slide away, but he traded his rubber duck for a cigar box to place your paper clips in. Mr. Hooper came to say, oh, my dear friends, Bert and Ernie, here's a little something for each of you from me. Here are your paper clips and here's your rubber ducky. How could I ignore such selfless generosity? The human body's made up of good and bad bacteria, but the antibiotics and the antibacterials are killing all the good ones, and the bad ones just get stronger and become super infections. It's harder to destroy them, and it's harder to detect them, and there's something in her blood, and there's something in her leg, and there's something in her brain. My mom's sick, she's in a hospital bed. I've got a word for all you ghosts in her head, and all you skeletons in her closet. Leave her alone, 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 please, because my mom needs you gone. My mom needs you gone. As long as she is haunted, she'll never get strong. My mom needs you gone. 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 Loose lips might sink ships, but loose kisses take trips to San Francisco, double Dutch disco, tech TV hottie. Do it for Scotty, do it for the living and do it for the dead. Do it for the monsters under your bed. Do it for the teenagers and do it for your mom. Broken hearts hurt, but they make us strong. We won't stop until somebody calls the cops, and even then we'll start again and just pretend that nothing ever happened. We won't stop until somebody calls the cops, and even then we'll start again and just pretend that nothing ever happened. We're just dancing, we're just hugging, singing, screaming, kissing, tugging on the sleeve of how it used to be. How's it gonna be? I'll drop kick Russell Stover, move into the starting over house. You know, Matt Rouse and Jester watching me achieve my dreams. And we'll pray all damn day, every day, that all this shit our president has got us in will go away. While we strive to figure out a way we can survive these trying times without losing our minds. So if you wanna burn yourself, remember that I love you. And if you wanna cut yourself, remember that I love you. And if you wanna kill yourself, remember that I love you. Call me up before you're dead, we can make some plans instead. Send me an IM, I'll be your friend. Shysters live from scheme to scheme, but my fourth quarter pipe dreams are seeming more and more worth fighting for. So I'll curate some situations, make my job a big vacation, and I'll say fuck Bush and fuck this war. My war paint is Sharpie ink, and I'll show you how much my shit stinks, and ask you what you think, because your thoughts and words are powerful. They think we're disposable, well, both my thumbs opposable, spelled out on a double word and triple letter score. And we won't stop until somebody calls the cops, and even then we'll start again and just pretend that nothing ever happened. We won't stop until somebody calls the cops, and even then we'll start again and just pretend that nothing ever happened. We won't stop until somebody calls the cops, and even then we'll start again and just pretend that nothing ever happened. We won't stop until somebody calls the cops, and even then we'll start again and just pretend that nothing ever happened. We're just dancing, we're just hugging, singing, screaming, kissing, tugging on the sleeve of how it used to be. Have you ever been swindled by a swindler who lies 'cause he wants to see you smile, have a good time, be inspired, and he doesn't want for you to cry, or now he cries inside, so he hides behind this great triumphant rock and roll disguise. You want things to be real, but you really can't deny. You feel excited and on fire. Is it wrong to lie and say he's fine when the reason he's not fine is the pressure of the power changing lives in just 1 hour? All these people will be better people. Take this job and shove it, adios, I'm a ghost. I am leaving for the coast, and I'll never work for anyone again. I'm not your savior or your heavenly host. I'm just a piece of swieback toast, getting soggy in a baby's aching mouth. I'm going south like the geese. I just goosed you, and so maybe I seem loose to you, but I don't even want a spoon. I did once, but I don't now. Now that I see how you do things, the way you play and sing's amazing, but the way you play the game is crazy. You don't have to say you're sorry, you don't owe me anything, don't owe me anything. Sometimes it seems like I've got all the answers, but the answers aren't the same when the questions keep on changing. Like, how will I react when I see my mother crying every single day, 'cause she is afraid of dying? And how will I contain my anger when Delilah plays Unchained Melody instead of Lost in Your Eyes? And where will I go where I can feel safe when my family sells this place and we all split up and move away? I'm trying to be brave, 'cause when I'm brave, other people feel brave, but I feel like my heart is caving in. I'm trying to be brave, 'cause when I'm brave, other people feel brave, but I feel like my heart is caving in. I'm trying to be brave, 'cause when I'm brave, other people feel brave, but I feel like my heart is caving in. There are my specs, the ones I've been looking for. I threw them out my window 10 years ago, and now they're on my doorstep. So you put one and one together, and there will be better weather, and you know that it's forever now that he has custody. With his son up on his shoulders, they are a sight to behold, 'cause the dad is 28, even though he looks 17. So you'll never guess the woes that they have known, 'cause they don't show. And in a couple years, they've grown into a perfect family. I'm so proud my brother did so good with his kid. I just wish that I could live with the fishes I love, and they're an enemy. But I'm a turtle, it won't work, I've gotta stay out in the current with my house upon my back so I can hide inside of me. All together in the tank, you always dreamed about escaping. When you finally make a break for it, you deserve to be free. To be free. To be free. To be free. There are my spectacles, the ones I've been looking for. I threw them out my window 10 years ago, and now they're on my doorstep. That's how it happened. The confusion at the store. The shark never knew his father, and the baby never knew his motherboard. My head is pounding, I can't stop the pounding. I think it is going to explode and kill everybody who's in close proximity to the place I call my home. And they'll make a moving made-for-TV movie for a lifetime all about my life. That ends with an epitaph, one that will make you laugh, that says, "Great mom, okay wife." And it'll be funny to the people who know me, who know if my body's not burned, my soul will spend an eternity in misery, tethered and bound to this earth. So I'm not a dick or a stick in the mud, always ruining things for my friends. I mustn't forget when I see the sunset that tomorrow it will rise again. So I tattoo instructions on my ass that say, "Don't ever put this body in a casket. Burn it and put the ashes in the basket and throw them in the Puget Sound. I don't ever want to be underground. Oh no. Oh no. I'm wearing size 13 basketball shoes and lavender fishnets. I'm freaked out and fucked up, and I'm standing alone in an alley with you, wanting to show you a cure for your hiccups, but instead I close my eyes. The needles are numbered, so I'm writing you letters, and I cannot disguise the fact that I'm nervous when we are together, and so I fantasize that the nights will get shorter and the days will get better. I feel a kick inside and sigh. If this is a girl, I'm naming her Heather. She'll look just like you, but her hair will be feathered. She'll say how you died before you ever met her. Her hair will be feathered. My head is pounding, I can't stop the pounding. I think it is going to explode. There are plus and minuses to sinusitis, like sometimes I get to go home. But mostly it hurts so bad I think I'm dying. I just blew my nose and now I feel like crying. And the dreams I have are all of my past lives, and the seizures would paralyze me in the night. And I wake up clutching my teddy bear tight, and I'm drooling and trying to turn on the light. All I can do is hold fast and sit tight. But what if they forget? 'Cause you know they just might. So I tattoo instructions on my ass that say don't ever put this body in a casket. Burn it and put the ashes in a basket, and throw them in the Puget Sound. I don't ever want to be underground. Oh no. Oh no. I go for a drive, I like to pull off to the side of the road, turn out the lights, get out and look up at the sky. And I do this to remind me that I'm really, really tiny in the grand scheme of things, and sometimes this terrifies me. It's only really scary 'cause it makes me feel serene in a way I never thought I'd be, because I've never been so grounded and so humbled and so one with everything. I am grounded, I am humbled, I am one with everything. Rock and roll is fun, but if you ever hear someone say you are huge, look at the moon, look at the stars, look at the sun, look at the ocean and the desert and the mountains and the sky. Say I am just a speck of dust inside a giant's eye. I am just a speck of dust inside a giant's eye. When I saw Genevieve, I really liked it when she said what she said about the giant and the lemmings on the cliff. She said I like giants, especially girl giants, 'cause all girls feel too big sometimes, regardless of their size. When I go for a drive, I like to pull off to the side of the road and run and jump into the ocean in my clothes. I'm smaller than a poppy seed inside a great big bowl, and the ocean is a giant that can swallow me whole. So I swim for all salvation and I swim to save my soul, but my soul is just a whisper trapped inside a tornado. So I flip to my back and I float and I sing. I am grounded, I am humbled, I am one with everything. I am grounded, I am humbled, I am one with everything. So I talked to Genevieve and almost cried when she said that the giant on the cliff wished that she was dead, and the lemmings on the cliff wished that they were dead. So the giant told the lemmings why they ought to live instead. When she thought of all the reasons that they ought to live instead, it made her reconsider all the sad thoughts in her head. So thank you, Genevieve, 'cause you take what is in your head, you make things that are so beautiful and share them with your friends. We all become important when we realize our goal should be to figure out our role within the context of the whole. And yeah, rock and roll is fun, but if you ever hear someone say you are huge, look at the moon, look at the stars, look at the sun, look at the ocean and the desert and the mountains and the sky. Say I am just a speck of dust inside a giant's eye. I am just a speck of dust inside a giant's eye. I am just a speck of dust inside a giant's eye. And I don't wanna make her cry, 'cause I like giants. I never wanted to be better than my friends. I just wanted to prove wrong the people in my head. The ones who told me I'd be better off dead. The ones who told me that I would never win. When I delivered newspapers, they said I was too slow. When I was a barista, they said I made lousy foam. When I worked in retail, they said I was a slob. Much too dumb for school and much too lazy for a job. So I rode my bike like lightning. And I made cappuccinos that would make the angels sing. Took 2 showers a day and I dressed up like a princess. Shook my fist in my own face and said, I'll show you who's the best. I wrote the kinds of papers teachers hang up on their walls. I was employee of the month at 7 different shopping malls. And one time playing football, I pulled the tendons in my leg. To prove that I was tough, I hopped on one foot and finished up the game. I thought if I succeeded, I'd be happy and they'd go away. But first thing every morning, I'd still wake up and I'd hear them say, fat, ugly, and stupid, you should really be ashamed. No one will ever like you, you're not good at anything. And sometimes I'd rise to the challenge. But other times I'd feel so bad that I could not get out of bed. And on the days I stayed in bed, I sang and sang and sang about how crappy I felt, not realizing how many other people would relate. People send me emails that say thanks for saying the things they didn't know how to say. And the people in my head still visit me sometimes, and they bring all of their friends, but I don't mind. I play my guitar like lightning. When I sing, I like it when you sing too loud and clear. Different voices, different tones, all saying, yeah, we're not alone. I got good at feeling bad, and that's why I'm still here. I got good at feeling bad, and that's why I'm still here. I got good at feeling bad, and that's why I'm still here. I said, David, put that 7-inch on, the one about loving bad boys and then dance with me. He said, silly ass bitch, that's my favorite song. He put it on and we danced around like monkeys. Then when we couldn't move, we played monkey ball too. It's a good thing to do when you're done touring. There's Mimi and Gong Gong and platforms to land on. In the next room we heard Andre snoring. So we took the dog for a walk in the park, and we walked and we didn't say anything. At least that I can repeat, 'cause all we did was talk shit about people that we think are boring. The phone rang, it was Nem, and he was at the pop, and he said, hurry up, hang out with me, and we did, 'cause I like the poppin' open mic, and Nem and David is the MC, and we sang songs all night long, and we danced. We sang songs all night long, and we danced. In France, I like France, Lolita, and Clementine. Don't go to shows, but they're hip to the scene. Jailbait, late for school again. Labble, Duke, and Del Boy died, duking it out for a piece of the pie, and I finally got mine, the lemon meringue kind. Me and my friend Lisa B, girls being girls at the Monoprix again. Shopping, tripping, Borlerin. Shopping, tripping, Borlerin. lost in the mist, and they didn't have time to see what I could see, and it hurt me. And they were driving around with the stereo on, and there was nothing on the air to relieve me. And you were sitting in the back, and in the mirror I could see that you were pointing your guns towards me. And I knew from the start that your heart was mine, but you were too sick a person to marry me. Sheer wonder, baby. 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 I was always strong as long as we were a team. I crawled into somebody's heart who meant the world to me. Love made me strong enough to be alone, it set me free. But with my friends till the end is where I wanna be. With my friends till the end is where I wanna be. I don't need to, but I want to sing with you, 'cause I miss you. I don't need to, but I want to sing with you, 'cause I miss you. One of her babies is rotting in the sun, and the other one was found drowned in the ocean. Her mom and dad are in their van, crushed and blue. You were on my mind at least 9/10 of yesterday. It seemed as if perhaps I'd gone insane. What is it about you that has commandeered my brain? Maybe it's your awesome songs, maybe it's the way when I look at your face, I can tell that you're not going to be stopping soon or even slowing down. And if we keep up this pace, pretty soon we'll know the name of every kid and every grown-up booking house shows in their town. And if home is really where the heart is, then we're the smartest kids I know. Because wherever we are in this great big world, we'll never be more than a few hours from home. And that's important because I need to travel. I've had this itching in my shoes since I was just a little kid. And before I had a minivan, I rode the Greyhound bus. My mom would say, I hope someday you get paid for being Kimya Dawson. And now I do, and it's not much, but it's enough. I've got my Scrabble game, food on my plate, good friends and family, and now there's you, understanding why I do the things I do. Knowing that you do them too makes me really happy. On the road again, just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. From a distance, the world looks blue and green, and the snow-capped mountains white. From a distance, the ocean meets the stream, and the eagle takes to darkness, imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live, I cannot die. Trapped in myself, biding my whole day.